I say what ho, chaps and chappets, Skin Chap and Bertie here.
Yeah.
Yes, fellows, my word, and I dare say today we are investigating a most interesting and useful mod by Red Killer King known as Tree Ores, you know.
Tree ores? Well, tell me mores.
Yes, dear boy. Now, I dare say, fellows, this is not your average more ores modification. No, indeed, dear boy. This adds a very Minecraft-friendly, realistic and believable and fair way to get ores in Minecraft without having to hack through mines, etc. and so forth, if that's not your sort of thing. You can actually acquire ores in a very natural and, as I say, balanced method. I think that's the key. And, of course, it's plain fun, you know.
Yes, it most certainly is. Going to have a look.
But I said...
Yes.
Right.
It most certainly is. The whole thing about this is it adds an entirely new dimension to the way you look at Minecraft and how you get your ores and you do your mining and whatever. In fact, you don't have to do mining anymore, but it's not easy to get them, is it?
No, dear boy. Of course, normally you use ores to make houses rather like this one in stone, of course, but now you can actually... No, I mean you use wood, old boy. Trees, I said.
Yes, wooden trees.
Now you can actually get jolly ores from your trees.
Yes, but there's more to it. The whole idea fits into Minecraft perfectly and how it's done. It makes you feel all Minecrafty.
I see.
And very, very important that you want to get extremely involved in it, so watch very carefully.
Yes, Bertie. Thank you.
Can you see this?
I can see that, yes.
Put here by me, you see.
Oh, right.
Yes, Uncle Bob didn't need to come running along. He had a day off. I put it here.
Oh.
It's rather wonderful, isn't it?
Yes.
Now,
what does it make, old chap?
This here, in this configuration, if you've got these logs like this, and a piece of iron in the centre,
yes,
Uncle Bob will come running along and give you a special tree crafting table thing.
A tree station, in fact.
A tree station, now, indeed it is.
Our tree station is located in the laboratory, like so.
Right.
This is, in fact, the very tree station itself. So here, fellows, we have the tree station interface itself. Now, the question is, old boy, how do we use this, old chap?
Well, you can't use it yet.
What?
No. You
Why?
have to first do this. Come out.
I want to use it, old chap.
Oh, you can't. Not yet,
right, well, okay.
Now, over here, you see, you might say, well, where do they spawn? Do they spawn in the world, these trees, to get your ore from them? No, they don't.
They don't spawn?
Apparently not. No, you have to make them yourself. You have to grow them.
I see. So as we said earlier, this is balanced. They don't just pop up in the world somewhere. You have to cultivate these yourselves.
Certainly. Now, to do this, you get one sapling, such as that in the centre of your crafting table, and put around the outside blocks, or whatever it may be, of the things you want. If it's diamonds, it's actual diamonds. But you put these around the outside, and when you do, Uncle Bob will run along and give you a special, in this case, iron sapling.
An iron sapling? That's clever.
Yes.
Okay, let's try it in our tree station then, fellows. Of course, as Bertie says, in some cases... For example, with iron and gold, you have to use blocks. Ingots, for example, like this, they won't work. You actually have to use blocks. And in the case of diamonds, though, you can actually use single diamonds. Place it in with a sapling, and Bob's your Barry uncle for an iron tree sapling, you know.
Iron tree sapling. And so, what do we do with the iron tree sapling?
Well, of course, we go and plant it in our ready-made orchard, you know. Look at this, old boy.
Ah, thank goodness you said that. I wasn't sure.
The orchard, of course, old boy. Now, orchard. You know, it's funny, isn't it,
yes,
old boy?
Yes, it's very... Oh, orchard, yes. It's very good. Yes,
awfully good. There you are. That's planted. Yes, thank you, sir. He's going to water it and keep it for us. Good show. So, of course, we shall plant not one but two of those. Now, they are iron trees, I understand, old chap.
They most certainly are. Now, at the moment, they're just iron saplings, you see. But when you hit them with the old bone meal, you should be able to make them grow.
Really?
Quickly, yes.
Well, all right. Let's try it. As you can see, we shall use some bone meal upon the said sapling like so. And, it's one block, old chap.
One block? Doesn't look like one block on mine.
It's two now. It's bugged, you know.
Yes, you've got bugs. I can see the sapling still, you see.
Can you really?
Yes, it must be a multiplayer bug.
Some sort of bug here, fellows. But anyway, as you can see, if you interact with the blocks, should they do this on your computer, you can, of course, generate the tree up like so. So, for example, there's our iron tree. It's a bit wonky, you know. It does the job, I say.
Or it'll just grow on its own, I suppose.
I'm not sure, but in any case, you have there an iron tree, as you can see. Now, if we change over to survival... No, hold on, I say. Let's get the axe first. There we are, iron axe. Now, should we change into survival mode and start hacking away at this batty thing like so, you will, of course, see a rather interesting occurrence. Now, here we have the central iron logs of the tree. Now, if you mine these, we don't get logs, you know.
What? You don't get logs?
No.
My word, what do we get instead?
What you get instead is actually these things known as iron wood chops.
Wood chops? Oh, goodness me, I wonder if you can put them on the grill and eat them.
No, you don't eat these chops. Now, back to the lab, chop, old chap.
Ah, to the lab, yes. What do we do with the wood chops?
Of course, these said wood chops, in fact, go inside this particular tree station. But the trouble is, I can't remember how you do it. I think I know. I know. Do I know? Let's have a look, shall we? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't. You'll have to tell me, old chap. Now, actually, fellas, you must place into your tree station the said wood chops in that same configuration. For there, as you can see. Now, what that will do is grant you a single, yes, of course, a solitary log of sorts. Now, you might say, what's the bad point? point, if I had to hack down an entire tree, I've just spent all those iron blocks on this bloody thing, and it's only given me 2 logs.
Right, okay, put them down on the floor then. What do they look like?
They're just logs of iron, of course.
Ah, so with their iron logs, they've got ore inside the wood. It's somehow been transfused through thousands of years, I suppose.
And if I break them, I just get chops back. So you have to be very, very careful. It's rather like glowstone, you'll see. It's very, very fragile like that.
Yes,
so,
but there's a use for them, you know.
Really?
There's a use for these logs. Yes, it's not over yet.
I see.
No, indeed. Come out here, I'll show you.
Well, firstly, I must say, of course, the key, therefore, with these said logs is farming, you know.
It's all about farming. Yes, it most certainly is. You have to get them planted in the ground and let them grow up, and you'll have an orchard after a while.
Ah.
Now, have a look in that chest.
Right. What's all this, old chap?
These are transformers, you see. You
Really?
observe and I'll show you. The configuration in the top right-hand corner, see all that?
Oh.
That makes a transformer.
Really? So I have to use coal, diamonds, slime ball,
Yes.
iron, and that's a rather expensive recipe, old chap.
It is, but it makes a standard transformer that you then put in the centre of the other things over there, which make the other ones. Look.
So that, of course, a standard transformer. You can place a standard transformer and put iron and diamond round it like so to get a reinforced one. Now,
Yes.
that's used for obsidian. I do know that, old chap.
Obsidian trees, can't wait to see them.
Yes, hold on. You use your reinforced transformer for obsidian logs. And, of course, here is the nether one, which is, of course, netherrack surrounding a standard transformer, which
Yes.
gives you a nether transformer used for glowstone and quartz.
It most certainly does. And then, you see, you then have to put that in the centre and surround it with the said logs you've made, and something should happen.
Really?
I think so.
That's interesting. Now, of course, I don't yet have enough iron logs because my trees haven't dropped any. Why won't you drop saplings, I say? Oh, yes, saplings, there you go.
Oh, that's handy.
We can replant now. This is handy.
You most certainly can.
There you go, for it. It was very useful, I say. You can, of course, grow yet more trees by using the saplings that fall. Now, of course, I can either mine those manually, or I could, of course, ignore the mining process and just cheat them in, old chap.
I've done some mining earlier.
Have you?
Honestly, yes, look, there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that's very
All
kind of
harvested
you.
earlier.
Yes, I see. Right, so anyway, in any case, fellows, 8 iron logs. Now, if we go back to our tree station a third time,
Yes.
you can, of course, see placing those iron logs around the said transformer we got earlier grants us 8 iron ingots, you know.
Aha, so this is an entirely, completely different spin on mining in Minecraft, and I have to say, it could be even more interesting and more fun than
It's
just
very-
hacking away underground.
It's very interesting and, of course, adds that natural spin. Now, as you can see, fellows, but don't worry, because the expensive transformer is returned to you after every time you make the iron ingots from the logs.
Right, okay, so what about the other trees, and how do we get them? What about the obsidian and things like that?
Well, we can certainly say the mod author has tried his best to make this balanced and not overpowered. Now, just to demonstrate, of course, let's go back into creative mode here, fellows. If you'd like to make a diamond tree, of course, that's perhaps the most desirable one, you
Yes.
can get diamonds surrounding a central, what was it? Oh, oak sapling, that's right.
Yes, that's it.
That, of course, gives you a diamond tree sapling.
Right, into the orchard with it.
Into the orchard to
Oh, it's
go.
got nothing in it. Come
Don't
on.
worry, don't worry. There we are. We'll fill it up with diamond tree saplings, as you can see, and make them grow with bone meal, you know. Now, of course, as you can see, fellows, although the process is somewhat slowed down by the fact you only get chops from those logs, it is, of course, a very, very efficient way of farming trees.
It most certainly is. Look, I'm farming too.
Are you ready? I can't see these, but there's a glitch here, you know.
There is a glitch, yes. You'll have to do it or I won't be able to see it.
This is most confusing, old boy.
Oh, look, he's made a load of grass instead.
Has it really?
That's wonderful.
Where's that, old chap?
Oh, it's in here.
Oh, I see. Let's try relogging, shall we? That'll work. It always
Right.
does, you know.
Yes, it does.
Okay, there we are. Now, as you can see, Phil, if we go back to our orchard, yes, we have some fully grown trees. My word, it's beautiful, old chap.
Look at this.
Go on, come back in. There you go.
I certainly have, yes.
It's beautiful, fellows. As you can see, this is our fully grown tree orchard. Now, of course, inside this orchard, we have all sorts of blocks ranging from iron to diamonds, etc., and so forth. And let's get mining. Why not?
Get mining.
Well,
Get
digging, actually, or
digging, actually.
harvesting.
Harvesting. Like a lumberjack.
Yes, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Now, of course, inside this said orchard, fellows, you will, of course, notice these trees are not dropping apples, so it's very pretty, I say. But what you effectively have here is the real-world, above-ground equivalent of a Barry mine. This means you'll never have to go facing those nasty creepers ever again.
Well, most certainly not. But what about the old obsidian ones? I think I'll make an obsidian one, shall I?
This is marvellous, fellows. Of course, they were... Now, just once again to demonstrate here, let's get one more tree, I say. Why not? One more always counts, I say. There we
Yes,
are.
right, okay.
Now, of course, if I take my iron wood chops back to my tree station in
Yes.
here...
Or even your diamond ones.
No, I have, yes, my diamond ones. And I
them too.
place those into the tree station, of course. Let's see, I have 33 like so. I wonder if that'll be enough, old boy. It should be. I've been to school, I know maths, you know.
Yes, you know maths.
8, 16, 24, 32, it should work.
Does it? Let's
Right,
have a look
let's
then.
find out, and we just have enough for diamond logs times 8, as you can see there.
Right.
Get those into your tree station once more, fellows, as you can see, and surround those around the central transformer.
Yes.
There you go, 8 diamonds.
Aha! So you receive 8 diamonds for this, which you can do things with.
Now-
but at cost and work, some sweat and tears get those, doesn't it?
Yes, of course. Now, of course, you have to spend 8 diamonds initially to get the first sapling, but as anyone who's played Minecraft knows, trees drop saplings saplings, meaning you can basically farm these all day long after the initial pricey investment.
Well, yes, if you're careful. But now, what about the transformers, the obsidian and the nether transformer?
Good idea. Now, of course, for nether transformers, these will, of course, apply in the same way as the other ore converters, but you're going to have to get some glowstone logs. We don't have any, old chap. That's no good.
Glowstone? Oh, you have to go to the nether for those, don't you?
I have some glowstone logs right here, as you can see. And I shall... Yes, I was fast, old boy. I'll place those around the nether transformer, as you can see, and that, of course, gives you some glowstone. Meanwhile, if you try to use a standard or reinforced transformer, that won't work.
Aha! So in order to get those glowstone logs, you would have had to therefore take a sapling, put glowstone around it, I think, and then plant it in the ground.
Yes, I don't actually have a sapling here. Let's get one. Of course, you would, in a similar way to what we showed previously, place glowstone around a central oak sapling, and there you go. There's your glowstone tree sapling.
Right, now, had a thought. Bring it outside, plant it in the ground, and then make it nighttime and see if it lights up.
Well, must we?
Might do. Let's have a look.
Let's try it, old boy. There we are. Okay, we have sunlight, I think. It's glitchy, you know. That's a tad glitchy in multiplayer, I do expect.
Let's see.
Oh, it's broken all the item frames. Never mind.
You've broken all things. Does it light up?
It indeed lights up. Very clever.
But break it away, then just prove it.
This is rather glitchy, as you can see there. It's hard to mine through. Let's get our smashing. There we are. Okay, we'll smash through, and we'll smash through that one too, and it's still a light, old chap.
It's still a light? Well, it's clever, isn't it?
I'm stuck, old boy. This is no good.
Yeah, that's a very clever tree, that is, yes, indeed.
It's a clever one, that's right.
Right, what about the obsidian ones?
Now, of course, obsidian is indeed a similar fashion, but obsidian indeed, again, you use the reinforced transformer. For example, we'll just get our obsidian logs here. Obsidian logs, there we go. And place those around an obsidian transformer to get the equivalent back. No, reinforced, I say. Reinforced transformer, lovely.
Reinforced transformer, right. I'm going to make an obsidian tree outside. Look, therefore, I've already done my obsidian around the old the sapling, and then I planted up here like this and this. That's not the way you do it, is it?
Buddy, are you cheating, old chap?
Go on, then. I can't put the bone meal on. You'll have to.
That's not bone meal, silly.
Oh, never mind.
That is, of course, what an obsidian tree might look like. Let's get them to I say, an obsidian tree sapling. Say that 10 times fast.
Obsidian tree sapling, obsidian tree...
Thank you, Bertie. Yes, very good. Obsidian tree saplings, as you can see, they will, of course, make a similar tree, although they have obsidian tree leaves. Now, each of the leaves are different and will drop their respective tree sapling.
They most certainly will. Ha-ha.
But did you know there's one more kind of tree that's very exciting?
Another exciting tree?
This is not an ore tree, for reals. No, indeed. This is known as the XP tree, and I understand it has a very special recipe.
It has a very special recipe, and you're all paying attention. If you're not, pay attention now, glue your ears to the speaker, and get your notebooks out to find out how it's made.
That sounds painful.
It does sound painful.
So what do I need?
Well, I'm actually saying lots of things, trying to find the crafting recipe for it, see? Oh, I've got it. Right, now, string in the top left-hand corner. Piece of string, come on to it then.
Well, if I must, old boy, all right.
Piece of string, top left-hand corner, then a bit of rotten flesh, the other side.
Oh, rotten flesh, right.
Bit of rotten flesh, yes. And then a spider eye thing that's in the middle.
A spider eye in the centre of the middle, right.
And then gunpowder.
Gunpowder?
Left-hand side.
This is frightfully complex, old chap.
Yes, there's a sapling in the middle and a bone on the right-hand side.
Oh, I can't go this fast. It's not fair, I say.
Never mind, you're doing very well.
Thank you, thank you.
My word, do you know what you have to go? What do you know you have to put in the bottom left-hand slot?
What?
A diamond sword.
A diamond sword?
I can't believe it. And
this
then a bow.
Is absurdly expensive, old chap.
And then a bow, you know.
A bow?
Yes.
What kind of nonsense? You don't put a bow in a sapling, a sword?
Yes, and then an arrow.
An arrow?
The bottom right-hand side.
What an arrowing recipe, old chap. That's frightful, I say. There, of course, fellows, is your recipe. Now, that will make a very, very powerful sapling known as the XP sapling.
Get that sapling out here in your orchard now, and let's build it up and see what on earth it does.
Now, the XP tree sapling is quite different from the others because, of course, as you might expect, it indeed begins to dispense experience points.
What? I can't believe it. No, I won't believe it until I see it.
I'm sure you won't, but it's true all the same, old chap. There you go. Look at those lovely tree branches. They are, of course, infused with the power of experience points. Now, of course, the very, very glitchy modification here in multiplayer, but all the same, you can indeed see that's what the tree will look like. We better relog it, old boy.
Relog? Well, I was just going to ask you. Could we make dynamite ones? I wanted to try then.
Relogging, it's funny, isn't it, old boy? It's a pun, I say.
Oh, yes, that was extremely good. Yes. I would have to... Well, can't you just leave it out?
Yes, perfect. Now, there we are, fellas. We're going to reopen the birdie, as you can see. Come on in, old chap. Now, of course...
We'll give him a stick over it.
We're going to branch out now into this particular tree, and using our axe, let's see what happens when we mine these ones away. Tidy-ho. Aha! That's interesting. It does not drop experience orbs.
It doesn't? Well, how do you get them then?
No. What this actually does, it'll drop you in a similar way. It'll drop, let's see, experience wooden chops. Now, I thought that might drop XP orbs. It doesn't, you know.
Well, what do we do with them then?
Well, of course, I've just spent a diamond sword, a bow, and many other things, so this better be good, old chap.
It better be good, or you'll be absolutely spitting mad.
I shall have to climb up the wall, you know. Let's have a look, fellows, and see what happens once you combine these together. I expected... there you go. Now, that, of course, will give you XP logs, and what happens when you put 8 XP logs around a central,
thing!
Transformer!
Transformer thing, yes.
That's right, a central transformer. Let's see if we can find it. I lost it, old boy.
Look, is that it?
No, that's a stand one.
I've got one.
Have you read it?
Yeah, I'll throw it over to you.
Well done, old boy. You'll save the day, I say.
Yes,
there we are. Indeed. Around the central transformer gives us 8 bottles of enchanting. And
8 bottles?
That's quite a lot. Now, let's see how many experience levels they gave us, shall we?
Let's see what they get. Yes.
I have here 0, so let's fill it up like so. That gives me 3 levels. Not too bad, old boy.
3 levels of experience. Yes, but then again, if you think about it, you could have an entire orchard of those.
Yes, that's right. A very expensive initial investment, but of course your tree should drop, hopefully, XP orb saplings, meaning you can continue to farm experience in the same way as you do ores, etc. and so forth.
This is extremely clever. So this transforms the whole way you do Minecraft.
It transforms it. Yes, that's rather clever, isn't it,
Yeah.
Well, my word for it, those magnificent orchards. Look at our orchard. It's wonderful, Elsham. It's awesome, you know.
It most certainly is. It's a wonderful looking thing.
Thank you, Oliver. You've been wonderful, I say. Good of it. He didn't appear the whole video, you know.
Look, an entire way to transform your whole world and the way you mine. It gives a whole new spin to Minecraft, and what's more...
It's a very, very natural spin, I think, old boy.
Exactly, spin, and what's more...
What's this, old chap?
I've been showing Mr. Mayor all these exciting things it'll do, and I wondered, I thought he might, for mining purposes, need some special dynamite or gunpowder trees, and I'm sure I've got the recipe for it here.
New gunpowder trees, old chap. What is 6, old boy?
No, I've made it all, and I think it just needs to see... Oh, sapling in the middle, Mr. Mayor. Now, Mr. Mayor, all you need to do now is put that in there. Can you see? And you see, now that configuration should make...
What the... My God, old chap! For goodness sake, what have you done? Not again, old chap! This time there's no excuse, old boy!
Oh, that one works, yes, it works differently, Mr. Mayor. It's automatic, I think. Quick evacuation.
What do you mean, alright? There's no such bad thing. Get back here, man. Scores me a big one on the spells, I say. I'm going to notice you want small for the that's treason, old chap.
What, did you hear that? Mr. Mayor was barking something.